使って Aya。
What up, man? It's your boy CHILLA Jones, the kingpin of New England. I'm through mingling. Big shout out to 1OutsNz, LineEmUp tournament, $500 for first place. CHILLA Jones versus PFAC, also coming real soon. Make sure you stay tuned. Boss tag.
Yo, what up, New Zealand? This is your boy CAUSTIC right now. Just wanted to send a big shout out to 1ounce out there holding it down. Got $500 on the line. Line them up, man. Shout out to all my people out there, man. Most definitely shout out to D-Lar, man. Always facilitating and holding some shit down, even though the world ain't exactly what it could be right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Seth. Shout out Toki, PFAC, Damascus, all them folks. And shout out my boy Jibs, too. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, man. Be easy, man. Go get this money, all right?
Hey, what up? It's PFAC, B Team, East Auckland 79. Keep your eyes out for 1ounce tournament. Line them up happening. $500 up for first place, and got a couple of killers on that lineup. And definitely keep your eyes out for PFAC versus CHILLA Jones coming at you real soon. B Team.
What's up? It's Dunks. 1OutsNz, line them up. Online battle rap tournament. 16 people and one winner. Get money, get paid. Woo.
Yo, what's up? This your girl, RYHMES. Shout out to 1OutsNz battle tournament. Line them up. $500 on the line. Be on the lookout for RYHMES versus Script coming soon.
What's up? It's Raw. Shoutouts to 1Outs in their online tournament. Line them up. They got 16 battlers, $500 for first place. Shoutouts to all the battlers who joined this tournament. Good luck. Bring the bars. Let's go.
What's good? It's your boy D-Lar Mad War, and this is 1OutsNZ, Line 'em Up, New Zealand's 16-person online battle rap tournament for $500. Before we get into this battle, I just want to make a quick shout-outs to our sponsors. Shout-outs to the major sponsor of this event, Ghostlight Records. Shout-outs to our other sponsors, Work Whānau Order, Zero Fucks, Sulphur City Battles, The Street Raiders, Bars Now, and Tease Nuts. This is your 5th drop of round 1. We got Conspiracy versus SOBR, Australia versus New Zealand. We on that South Pack shit. Before I get into the coin toss with the giant coin, I just want to say that Conspiracy submitted his verse late and he didn't make cutoff. So for that reason, he will be marked down by the judges. Anyway, this battle was super fire. So let's get straight into the coin toss. Heads, we're going on Conspiracy first. Tails, we're going on SOBR first. And it's heads. Conspiracy's gonna go first cause he's a G. Let's get it.
First off, fuck your stretched out wordplay. That shit's monotonous and lame. It really fucking baffles me how someone like you got offered a place. But we get it, SOBR. You say you belong in a gang, because you say shit like you'll get an instant cap and a slice like coffee and cake. But that gangster shit you portray, it's fucking annoying and worthless. Here's a little reality check that your boy should be learning. Why is SOBR talking about bullets when he's voicing his verses when his own name says he should be avoiding the bourbon? Oh, you're gonna kill me. You got another body to fill the grave. Miss me with that bullshit. You ain't a killer, mate. Why would I take that shit seriously about how you let the millie spray when you look like a Lenzo if he stole Bill's braids? So why do you call yourself SOBR? That sounds real sketchy. Did you call yourself that to distract us from your beer belly? But that's the other thing too. I can't tell which has more fat, the size of this bitch or the rhymes that he spits. All of his mates are like, my bro SOBR's a beast, he be killing them dudes, when in reality you're just about as confronting and violent as Winnie the Pooh. So stop with these gun bars, you ain't packing the iron. The only iron that you need should be part of a balanced diet. Some rappers have actually fired weapons, but what I've heard from this guy is a joke. The closest he's ever been to a Mac came with some fries and a Coke. You may be convincing some folks, but you ain't abrasive cunts. You're the type of guy that calls in sick over a fucking paper cut. So stop fronting. You're not this tough guy that you claim to be. You're just indulging in this fantasy world to an insane degree. And if we're going to keep hearing from you about how all the cans are popping, then maybe you should put your rap name to use and admit you have a problem. Let's fucking go.
You look like you stare lovingly into your sister's eyes and she gets surprised her whole life thinking you was into guys. Shit, you sound like you mad because everything you spit and liked and yet you still couldn't spark a match while Tinder swiping. And I bet you got bad breath. With one hit of this, ease your teeth from out your gums, boy. Gingivitis, see we both ill. But I don't have symptoms like his. I cook when I spit. You look like a prick that would literally spit in the cooking. You a syphilis type of lyricist. I'm sick of this pussy. When a cunt's gonna realize that fucking with me gonna make your trip quicker than it should be. Looky, I'm that sick. It ain't a bluff or lie. I was supposed to battle conspiracy. 30 seconds in, the brother died. I notified his mama. Conspiracy's mother cried. It was a cold chill in the air. Conspiracy the other side. Now y'all get to watch the body drop. Go cold. Shit, I guess I'm the reason Ginger got no soul. I toe tag him. Get him gone easily. You Ron Weasley with a coke habit. You old Ed Sheeran if he was burning loads of meth. Now you a ping pong ball. Just a light round to get you served over the net. Dubtown.
Good, it's Vega. I just finished watching Conspiracy vs. Sober. Coming into the battle, Conspiracy was 3 days late on submitting his round. I felt both were pretty evenly matched as far as content-wise. Performance value, maybe a slight edge to Con. I felt Sober almost fell into like a singular pitch. And I felt maybe that would have just edged it to Con, but taking into the fact that into account the 3 day late on the drop, my vote goes to Sober.
Cheer, what up fam? It's Ryan Lovins, also known as T13 from PhD. Check out the Broke Artist Podcast, 8 p.m. Tuesday night, and check out my clothing line, Broke Artist Clothing. We're here judging the 1Outs online tournament, LineEmUp. This battle right here was Sober versus Conspiracy. Yeah, I think I only watched the videos once, so my judging is based on that. Sober was dope. I watched his round first. He had a cool style. I think there's definitely a bit of work just in the delivery and just kind of the energy, you know what I mean? Especially when you're judging something based off of just a performance on video. The performance on video has to be killer, you know what I mean? So it's like, but yeah, he did really well. I think he had some good lines and stuff. He ended with the ping pong ball served over the net kind of thing. Like I felt that one. And then Conspiracy, his video came into the chat like 3 or 4 days late, so it kind of has to be judged according to that, you know what I mean? If I was going to judge them and they both came in the same day, I would give it to Conspiracy quite easy. I think his style is a lot more together and just kind of a bit further along, and just, yeah, he had some good lines and he had a good presence, and it was more his charisma and just delivery on the camera that, you know what I mean, shined through. But yeah, just it being a couple days late, it has to be judged on that, and I don't think it's fair some dude gets an extra half a week to kind of compose and learn his lines and stuff like that. So I'm going to edge it to Sober just on that. But both the dudes did very well. Shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to 1Outs, and check out Broke Artist Clothing. What up, famo?
So we are judging Conspiracy versus Sober. This battle would have been a lot harder to judge if it were not for Conspiracy handing his assignment late, but it's not like it was a clear loss as well. I think Conspiracy's second half of the round was a lot better for me personally. I think he had a better balance of wittiness and wordplay and aggression, and that was a more well-rounded approach as compared to like just tough bars kind of thing. And Sober was just, I think he's a more mature battler now. He's got his whole smooth criminal swag going. He's a bit more, formed into it, and I think his presence would have been better if it were live as well. But this is a different format, so I'm just judging it the way it is. But I think even if Conspiracy had handed in his on time, if he had maybe 1 or 2 more haymakers in the first half of his round, I would have seriously given it to him. But since there's these mitigating factors, I'd have to give the W to Sober. And even if the battle was just as it is and Conspiracy had handed it in, I would have probably given it to Sober still. Thank you.
Yo, what's up, Shahori PTG out here judging for 1Outs LineEmUp. So, this next battle I judged was Sober versus Conspiracy. And yeah, I really enjoyed this battle. Shout out to both MCs. So I got a few notes that I'm gonna use for my judgments. So I watched Sober first, and I thought he had some funny lines. He was pretty relaxed with it, which is good. But at the end of the day, it's a battle, so you know I want to see some intensity. But I thought his line about his sister line that he had about Conspiracy's sister. Think he was into woman or some shit. Yeah, that shit was funny. So yeah, shout out to Sober, pretty good. Some good shit. And then I watched Conspiracy, and Conspiracy he actually really ripped that shit. He was just coming straight with lines from the start. I thought the bourbon line that he said was cool. The line he said about Alenzo with Bill's braids, that's what Sober looked like. I thought that was really funny. And the paper cut line that he did. So for me, I'm going to give it to Conspiracy, just because I enjoyed his lines a little bit more and he delivered them a little bit better, but that's my opinion. So yeah, Conspiracy versus Sober, I'm giving it to Conspiracy. 1Outs LineEmUp, PTG, out.
Yo, just finished watching Sober versus Conspiracy. Dope battle, boys. My dub goes to Sober. Conspiracy won, late entry. Naughty. But I think you did well to break down Sober's like bully persona, talking to the dude, which is awesome. Sober, I'm definitely like a wordplay guy, so obviously my vote is biased to that. The way you use the word gonorrhea, never will I say that in my life, but the way you use that word was fire. That conspiracy, the other side, some people might call that reach. To me, the fact that you risked it gets points, So my dub goes to Sober. Shot, boys.